So today in this video we have discussed the nomenclature of aromatic compound. What is that? Nomenclature of aromatic compound. What type of aromatic compound? Aromatic. So aromatic compound. Aromatic compound. Aroma mean what? Aromatic. A sweet, good smell. Sweet smell. Smell nice. Nice. Very good smell. Perfume smell like that. So that is color. That type of compounds are many in this world. So that will be very useful in the medical pharmaceutical companies. And how can you give that names? Everybody knows that is a common ring. That is a common ring. This is very very important ring. So this is called the benzene. So aromatic compounds are those derived from benzene and similar ring systems mean this benzene. So aromatic compound, this is a base compound, everybody knows this one, and similar system, ring systems as with aliphatic nomenclatures. We have discussed in the earlier videos. The process is determining the root name of the parent, determining the root name of the parent ring, and determining the priority, name, and position of the number of substituents, and just assemble the name in aliphatic style. Earlier we have discussed in the last videos. Many videos we have discussed the previous almost all 7 videos. So the naming, position, number of substituents present on the chain. So all these things we have to assembling in the name. See, similar in alphabetical. So here the functional group priorities are the same like aliphatic and aromatic nomenclature. The functional group priority. Acid is the first priority like that. Next, aldehyde, ketones, like that the priority, whatever you have given in the aliphatic name. So the common parent ring system, what is that? Common parent ring system. Ring means this one, benzene ring system. Benzenoid aromatic compounds mean benzenoid and non-benzenoid. So benzene, so we can say benzenoid ring system. Benzenoid ring system. And non-benzenoid ring system. First of all, what is benzenoid system? So main benzenoid means the benzene must be in a compound. So for example, benzene. This is called the benzene. And 2 benzene rings are attached. So what is this thing? This is called naphthalene. Naphthalene. If 3 rings are there, anthracene. Anthracene. 3 rings are there, anthracene. If 3 rings, for example, 2 rings are like this, one more ring here or one more ring here, so we can write this is this is called, this is anthracene, this is phenanthracene. Phenanthracene. So how can you give this name? Just ring system. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in that is common. But whereas a naphthalene, so naphthalene always you are starting from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is the numbering system of the naphthalene. In the case of anthracene, In the case of anthracene, you have to give the numbering like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. The middle one ring containing the 9 and 10. So the system is like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the 9, the middle carbon, the middle ring. So 9 and 10. In the case of benzenoid ring, benzenoid compounds. If non-benzenoid, in the case of non-benzenoid, mean there is no benzene ring in this. For example, cyclopentane cation, cycloheptane cation, cycloheptane can, or azulene, we can say azulene compound. Azulene compound mean the carbons are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 compound attached with the pentane, like that type of compound. Minimum 7 compounds are there, 7 carbons attached to the pentane ring. So that is called the azulene. For example, azulene is like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then pentane. So this is the azulene compound. So we can say this one. This is the structure of component. Here we can write here. Okay. So this one, alternative ring. So this is the azulene. It is a non-benzenoid aromatic compound. Non-benzenoid aromatic compound which is not contain the benzene ring. This is azulene. This is also aromatic compound. See, alternative double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond or the single bond. This side or this side. Then double bond like this. So here, this is what azulene, we can say, mean alternative double bonds. That is the azulene is the example. And another name is the cycloheptenyl cation. Cycloheptenyl means 7. 7 is there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cycloheptenyl cation. So when at some position carbon containing the cation, and bonds are like this. The bonds are like this. Okay, that is called the cycloheptenyl cation. So these are the non-benzenoid aromatic compounds. And what about the other rings? Other rings like many are there. Aromatic heterocyclic compounds. For example, heterocyclic compound, ferrol, thiophene, furan, pyridine. So what are that structures? These are also aromatic heterocyclic compound. So this is called the ferrol. So here this one is the ferrol. So here the hydrogen is there. Okay. So thiophene also saying this is called the thiophene. And furan also like this. This is also mean thiophene, furan, ferrol, thiophene, furan. This is called the ferrol. And one more ring is there, that is benzene style but containing the nitrogen. containing the nitrogen. This is called the pyridine, you can say pyridine. So these are also aromatic compounds, but heteroatoms are there between this. Hetero compounds mean nitrogen, sulfur, oxygen. These are called the heteroatoms. So these are the some heterocyclic compounds, and we see that substituent keep their designation followed by the word benzene. In case of monosubstituted benzene rings. So monosubstituted benzene ring. Mono means single, monosubstituted benzene. So we know that benzene ring. Substitute only single compound. This is the. So what is this name? Simple. That is the Br is the bromobenzene. And if nitro group is there, NO2, nitrobenzene. If isopropyl is there, this is isopropyl benzene. Methyl benzene, for example, this is a methyl benzene. Methyl benzene, bromobenzene, nitrobenzene, okay, isopropyl benzene, and this is methyl benzene is called the toluene, and nitrobenzene Isle of Miraban. So that is a common names or other common names, but simply monosubstituted and disubstituted. We can say first of all, in the case of monosubstituted, some common substituent change their root name of the ring if the functional groups are there. For example, IUPAC accept these root names. What are that? Decreasing the priority depend upon that priority. So I will write the priority, the functional group: acids, sulfonic acids, aldehydes, alcohols, amines, methoxy and methane. So if that are present, how can you give that namings? So if these are decreasing order of the priority, so priority you learn in the aromatic compounds. For example, this one is the acid, decreasing the priority. So this is the highest priority, benzene. So benzoic acid is the highest priority, benzoic acid. And then sulfonic acid, SO3H, benzene sulfonic acid, benzoic acid, we can say benzene sulfonic acid, and benzaldehyde. This is called benzaldehyde, and phenol hydroxybenzene, we can say phenol, benzaldehyde, and phenylamine. This is called aniline, we can say aniline, phenylalanine and aniline, or methoxybenzene, and finally methyl benzene is called the toluene. So this is a decreasing order. This is called the toluene, we can say toluene, aniline, phenol, benzaldehyde, and benzene sulfonic acid, and this benzoic acid, benzene sulfonic acid, benzaldehyde, phenol, aniline. So this is called the methoxybenzene. We can say methoxy group is there, simply methoxybenzene, methoxybenzene and the toluene. This is called the toluene, we can say That is about that. So our priority. So priority from here to here decreasing the priority as it to told. So that is also we have to keep in our mind some compounds IUP name. Okay, that is about the monosubstituted. Monosubstituted saying is only one substitution. All are monosubstituted. If in the case of disubstituted, how can you give the names? Disubstituted. Disubstituted mean here in disubstitute only three possibilities are there. Mean every time benzene ring the meta position, ortho position and para position. Only three possibilities are there because the benzene ring. So here the position you must learn before going to use the disubstituted. So this is the benzene. If monosubstitute are already there, bromobenzene for example. So the next compound is this is called the ortho. This is also ortho. This is the meta. This is also meta, and this is the para. So we know only three possibilities are there. Either arrow, meta. Mean ortho, meta, paro. Ortho, meta, and para. Only three possibilities are there. Okay. So if this is called the priority, depend upon the priority. I'm sorry. So depend upon the priority. So in the case of benzene containing the bromobenzene containing the one other chloride. Now how can you give this name? So the position is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1 bromo, 2 chlorobenzene. 1 bromo, 2 chloro. So 2 position is the chloro and 1 position. So 1 bromo, 2 chlorobenzene. Otherwise, the position ortho-chloro. We can say ortho-chlorobenzene. We can say ortho-chlorobenzene. Ortho-chloro-bromobenzene because the ortho. So ortho position is the first. Ortho-chloro-bromobenzene. Ortho-chloro-bromobenzene. If nitro group is there, and what? Nitrobenzene. If this position containing the bromine. So now, how can you give this the name? 1K. How can you give this name? Because the halogens are the first priority. So give the name. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So means 3 nitro. Mean 1 bromo, 3 nitrobenzene. 1 bromo, 3 nitrobenzene. 1 bromo, 3 nitro. Or meta-nitro-bromobenzene. So meta position. This is the ortho. This is the meta position. Ortho, meta. This is the para position for this. So don't confuse. I am just writing instead of bromine here. I am writing here. So no need to confuse anything. Just if anytime, anywhere we can write the position, the first priority, the first one. So in the second one is the ortho, and third one is the meta, and fourth one is the para. Exactly opposite to the bromo compound. So you can write now that is the meta-nitro-bromobenzene. So meta-nitro-bromobenzene. Meta-nitro-bromobenzene. Or 1 bromo, 3 nitro-bromobenzene. Nitrobenzene simply. If give the numbering simply 1 bromo, 3 nitrobenzene or meta-nitro-bromobenzene like ortho-chloro-bromobenzene. Okay, So if you want to para position, one more example, that is the para. This is although is completed. Now, how can you give the, if isopropyl is there, isopropyl group is there. This is the isopropyl. And this is the Br. So exactly opposite side. So the first priority is the 1, this one 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now on fourth position, what is there? What is there? Isopropyl. So 1 bromo isopropyl benzene. 1 bromo isopropyl. 4 isopropyl benzene. 1 bromo 4 isopropyl benzene, or para position, para isopropyl bromobenzene. So we can write down para position isopropyl is there. The para position containing the isopropyl. So we can give the name, that is the para isopropyl. Para isopropyl bromobenzene. So this is the naming system of aromatic compounds of disubstituted benzene 2. Okay, so disubstituted. In this case, if it, this is the only one halogen group. If other functional group like acid group is there, so different types of groups. So how can you give the, if same elements are there, how can you give the name? We have to see the first different types and polysubstituted benzene also we will see. So for example here, okay, now we can see that disubstituted. If the benzene ring contains 2 substituted groups, example, if benzene ring containing the 2 bromo compound, this one, how can you give the name? So 2 mean di, the position 1, either this side or this side, you have to give the name 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 4 dibromo benzene. 1, 4 dibromo benzene. If we can take 2 functional groups, one other example, if acid group is there, amine group is there. So definitely we know the acid is the first priority. So you have to give the naming 1, 2, 3. So 3 amino benzoic acid. 3 amino benzoic acid. Benzoic acid. Or meta amino benzoic acid. Meta position. Meta. So we can write meta amino benzoic acid. We can write like like this also. If another example, if this one is the 1 aldehyde CHO and OCH3. So OCH3 and CHO, which one is first priority? Which one has the first priority? So CHO, definitely carbon will come, mean aldehyde, benzoaldehyde. We can say simply the benzoaldehyde containing the 1 methoxy group at 2 position, mean half position. We can say 2 methoxy benzoaldehyde. 2 methoxy benzoaldehyde. Or 2 orthomethoxy, simply orthomethoxy benzoaldehyde. Because of position at ortho position containing the OCH3 or methoxy group. So similarly, same we can say orthomethoxy benzoaldehyde. Like that, the last one example is there. If phenol containing the, this is the phenol. So containing the 1 methyl group. So how can you give this name? We know that definitely phenol and CH3, this is alkane and hydroxy, this is the first priority 1, 2, 3. So 3 position contain the methyl, so 3 methyl phenyl, 3 3-methyl phenol. 3-methyl phenol. Okay, so these are the di-substituted benzene aromatic ring compounds. Di-substituted on benzene ring aromatic compounds. Okay, thank you very much. So next class we will see the polysubstituted. That is very very important for IIT students. Polysubstituted benzene rings. That is very important class. So we will see the next video. Thank you very much, and please subscribe my channel. Don't forget. Thank you.